Climate change refers to long-term alterations in the Earth's climate patterns, including shifts in temperature, precipitation, and weather events. It is primarily driven by the increase in greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, in the Earth's atmosphere, mainly due to human activities like burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. This buildup of greenhouse gases traps heat, leading to global warming and various environmental consequences, such as rising of sea levels, more frequent extreme weather events, and disruptions to ecosystems. Climate change poses significant challenges to both the natural world and human society, requiring global efforts to mitigate its effects and adapt to the changes already underway.
The production of plastics is energy intensive and often relies on the extraction and refinement of fossil fuels such as oil and natural gas. This process releases greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere, contributing to global warming. Improper disposal of plastics, particularly through incineration, can release additional greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. When plastics break down in landfills or the environment, they can release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, into the air. Over time, larger plastics items can be degraded into microplastics due to weathering and UV exposure. Microplastics can end up in the ocean or other ecosystem where they can have indirect effects on climate by disrupting of marine ecosystem, potentially impacting the carbon cycle.
At this point, we will show you one of the many ways on how to recycle and reuse plastics. It's called EcoBrick. First, we will talk about what are the benefits of EcoBricks that is made from plastics to our environment. EcoBricks, which are bricks made by compacting plastic waste into solid blocks, can offer several environmental benefits. EcoBricks provide a practical way to divert plastic waste from landfills and oceans, helping to reduce the environmental harm caused by plastic pollution. It utilizes plastic waste as a resource, reducing the consumption of virgin materials like clay or sand, which are typically used in brick production. And now, in this portion, we will show to you on how we make EcoBrick. The purpose of EcoBricks is to reduce plastic waste by turning it into a useful building material. EcoBricks are made by packing clean and dry plastic into a bottle or other container until it is very dense. This process reduces the amount of space that the plastic takes up and makes it easier to transport and store. They reduce the amount of plastic that ends up in landfills and incinerators. They help to prevent plastic pollution in the environment. They conserve resources by using recycled materials instead of new ones. They reduce greenhouse gas emissions by reducing the need to transport and process virgin materials. EcoBricks are also a great way to educate people about the importance of reducing plastic waste and living a more sustainable lifestyle. Here are the steps to make EcoBricks. The first step is to find plastic bottles. Make sure to clean them and dry. Next is to gather non-recyclable materials such as plastic packaging, styrofoam, and straws to fill the bottles. It could be stuffed in small pieces or as is into the bottle using a stick to compress them. It can help stuff the items easily. The materials in the bottle should be packed nice and tight so that it will be firm and sturdy. Once the bottle is full, screw on the cap and put it to test. Try squashing it with your hand or foot. If it dents, it's still not ready, so keep filling it and compressing. If the bottle is sturdy when you try to squish it, congrats! You've successfully made an EcoBrick. The 3 R's of waste management are reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are 3 simple but effective ways to reduce the amount of waste we produce and help the environment. Reduce. Reduce means to use less stuff in the first place. This can be done by buying only what you need, avoiding disposable products, and repairing items instead of throwing them away. Reuse. Reuse means using something more than once. This can be done by using reusable bags, containers, and water bottles, and finding new ways to use old items. For example, you could reuse a glass jar to store food or a milk carton to plant a seedling. Recycle. Recycle means converting waste materials into new materials and objects. This can be done with many different materials including paper, plastic, metal, and glass. Recycling helps to conserve natural resources and reduce pollution.
The advice from us.
Tackle with care, plastics are everywhere.